Well, before we work on the cover, let's just do one more thing with this. I want to get this piece right here where the rods are going to fit in right over here. So let's see about this. What I'd like to do is maybe let's add an edge loop right along here to define kind of this right along there. And then looks like it extends off of this main one here. So we should probably insert an edge loop right here. And when we do, let's hit the E key and then the F key to flip it so it's in line with that top straight edge. And I'm going to bring it down pretty low. It looks like it's pretty far down here like this. Maybe something like that. And then I think we can delete these faces here because we're going to just extend this out, kind of like the roof of a house here, and then connect these up to this edge. So let's select these faces here. And actually, I don't want to go all the way to the end, right? I just want to go to here, let's say. And these faces along here, let's do that. And then let's hit delete and delete faces. Now if we go to edge mode, I'll select this one and then control click this one to select that entire row of edges there. And now let's just extrude this forward. EX, bring it forward like this, right? So we're bringing this forward here. And then let's kind of line it up over this edge right here. Maybe I'll go to the 1 key and Shift Z and kind of see if it's right lined up with that edge right there. There we go. And now we can just fill these. So go to edge mode, select this, and hit the F key. And then I can just select this edge and continue to hit the F key and fill those on over. And then this one over here, we should probably fill this. And I'll select 3 edges over here. Oops. Try that again. There we go. And hit the F key there. So now we've got this piece here, or that part there. Now let's work on that engine case. So I think maybe I'll just bring that over here. I'll click open and this right here, this case cover right here. So let's switch back to the outliner here because I think I just want to hide everything. What is this? Oh, let's call this engine case. And I'll just drag this into the engine collection here. And let's hide everything and just work on this case cover. So I'll just click and drag everything here. So I think this side, let me take a look here. This side is that case. So this is Control 3. Yeah, so we want to bring the case cover image into the left orthographic view. So let's do that. Shift A, image reference. Let's find that image in our reference images, internet images, and here we are right here. All right, so there's that. I think I will come down here and in the object data properties here, we'll turn on the opacity setting and take this down to 0.25 so it isn't quite so bright. I'll also grab it and pull it back in the x-axis a bit. And let's give it a name over here. I'll call this cover image. And let's also turn off the selectability here so I don't accidentally click on it and move it around. So I think the way I want to build this is with quads. And we could create an outline of this whole thing and then just fill that outline with polygons. But then we wouldn't be able to kind of pull it out to get this curved shape on the front that it has. I kind of want that curved shape. So to do that, we're really going to need 4-sided polygons. And to make sure we have 4-sided polygons, we should probably just build this polygon by polygon. That's not always the most fun, but I think it is the most practical way to do this. So I'm going to press Shift A, Mesh Plane, and then I'm going to turn this in the y-axis, RY90. Now I want to see if this is the front of this polygon, which is the front and which is the back. And to do that, we can come up here to the overlays and turn on face orientation. And the red is the back and the blue is the front. So I really want the blue to be over here. So let's spin it in the y-axis. I'll press RY180 to spin that 180 degrees. So now the blue or the front is facing toward us. All right, so let's come up here and turn that off again. There we go. And now let's press Shift-Z to go to wireframe. Then I'll tab into edit mode. And let's just begin getting these in place. So I'm going to scale down and I'm going to move this over and just begin by putting these points, say, in here. I'm going to begin with this piece right in here, this part. So maybe right here, right? And what we're going to do is begin from this and just extrude out so we cover all of this with four-sided polygons. So now I can take these 2 points and hit E and pull them up a bit here, like this, and G, and I'm just leaving room or leaving edges here that I could extrude out to get this piece here if I wanted. Let's now select this point, so we have these 2 selected, and I'll hit E and pull this up to here, let's say. I'll hit G and bring that out like that. Now let's select these 2, and I'll hit E and pull these up like this. So we've got points here to be able to extrude this out if we want. And then maybe I'll take these and let's extrude these. E, pull this out like this. E here. Maybe I'll bring this down like this and select these 2. Extrude, bring these down to here. So I'm just moving on down the piece here, trying to figure out where I can put polygons to fill this area. E, I'll move this down to here, let's say. And then I could probably just take this and move this straight down to here. Maybe I could also take this and move this up to here like this. Let's try that. Now I've got this whole line of vertices to begin extruding across like this. I might want to add an edge loop right here. Let's do that. So if we press Shift-Z, you can see what we're beginning to get here. All right, so Control-3 again, Shift-Z, I'll select all of these, and this time I'm just going to hit E and pull over to here. Maybe scale these in the Y, SY, to kind of flatten them up just a little bit. Maybe bring this down here. Could maybe bring this back. So I'm just beginning to try and figure out where we can put these points to get them to extend across this piece. I think I'm going to go along the sides here for a minute. I'll hit E and here, and E, and kind of begin getting this area here. So this just kind of tells me how many extrusions we're going to need as we come out here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We should do a similar thing here. 1, 2, let's say 3, and maybe one more here, maybe down to here. All right, so now we should take these and let's pull these out a bit. E, and I'll pull these and maybe scale them in. E, and then let's hit E and maybe scale in a little bit more like this. Now we should be able to just take these, as we've done before, hit the F key and then fill these again with the F key. Oh, I'm a little off, aren't I? Okay, so I need to move these back a bit. Let's do that. And then let's do these here. Hit the F key and then select this and hit F and move these forward. Yeah, so I was a little off here now, wasn't I? I'm going to move these back. And then let's hit E once more, pull these forward. Now we can select these, hit the F key, and these, and hit the F key. Let's go to solid view to make sure we have everything. Yep, that's all filled there so far. And then I'll move these points around to kind of even them out. And then maybe we can keep going from here. Let's try that. I'll hit E and bring these forward. And then let's hit the S key and scale them in. Like this. Do that again to here. Hit the E key to here and I'll scale out. There we go. E, and then let's scale in just a bit. And let's continue, maybe down to here. I'll scale in the Y to kind of flatten that up. Hit the S key to scale out like that. Let's do that again. Scale in. Again. And then one last time here. And let's just begin pulling points to get these in place. So I'll just bring these back like this. And there we go. All right, let's take a look at it. So there we've got that basic shape of the cover there. As I said, we could come back in here now and select this and hit E and pull this out. And then we could take these points and kind of move them where we want them to be. And maybe take these points and extrude this out like this. And let's move this down. Now, you can, of course, add new edge loops if you wanted, say in here or in here, if you need some extra points, if you feel like you need them. But I think for now, let's go ahead and try this. And in the next video, what let's do is try and pull this out a bit to get that curve on the front here.